Yeah, I think he's being humbled right now, which it took a long time. It takes a long time to humble an arrogant person.
And speaking of Kim Porter, because you knew Kim Porter, is it true that Diddy broke her nose?
Bust their nose, man.
Amidst the recent blown lawsuits against Diddy, we can't forget about Diddy's other victims, Kim Porter. Mark Curry, a former bad boy artist, has brought forth a series of harrowing allegations against Sean Diddy Combs, painting a picture of a tumultuous and abusive relationship between Combs and his late former girlfriend, Kim Porter. Curry's account, given its depth and detail, provides a startling insight into the alleged behavior of the hip-hop mogul.
Yeah, my name is Mark Curry. I'm a former bad boy recording artist. A lot of people, I made a lot of hits for Puff.
Curry, who collaborated with Combs on the hit song Bad Boy for Life, shared his witness account on the art of dialogue. His allegations are particularly significant given his close proximity to the events he describes. He recalls witnessing firsthand the abusive dynamics of Combs and Porter's relationship. When prompted about the rumor that Sean Combs broke Porter's nose, Curry seemed to confirm the allegations, stating, "Bust her nose, man." This direct quote, albeit lacking substantial proof, adds a layer of credibility to the ongoing narrative of Combs' alleged abuse.
And the only person that really put their hands on women really is men who have feminine traits. So, it really takes a coward to put his hands on a woman.
Adding to the gravity of these claims, Curry also accused Combs of extreme controlling behavior, such as wiretapping Porter's phone. He expressed his views on such actions, saying, "Anytime a man would go out his way to wiretap someone's phone or put taps in their homes just to monitor their conversations, that's a sign of insanity." This allegation, if true, reveals a disturbing level of control and paranoia. The conflict between Curry and Combs is not new. It stems from long-standing issues over publishing rights. Curry has publicly been at odds with Combs, which provides context to his current allegations. However, it's crucial to note that Curry's claims transcend personal grievances. He describes a pattern of behavior that suggests a deep-seated issue with how Combs allegedly treats women. Curry's words, "It's in his character. That's who he is. That's what comes with power. That's what comes with arrogance," not only accuse Combs of misconduct, but also critique his overall disposition and the perceived corrupting influence of power and fame.
All of that's happening right now because he's tarnishing his own image. What I think is just what I call is a character assassination that's going on right now.
Curry's allegations extend beyond Porter, as he claims that Combs became violent with several women, including Cassie and Misa Hilton, the mother of his oldest son, Justin. He emphasized the repetitive nature of these alleged abuses, saying, "We all go through things, but once you have a sign of doing it over and over and over again, that's when it becomes a problem." This statement is crucial, as it frames the alleged abuse not as isolated incidents, but as a persistent pattern of behavior. Further intensifying his accusations, Curry alleged that Combs would host parties where he provided separate bottles of booze for his female guests. The rapper claimed that these bottles were infused with a substance that made the women real slippery. While these allegations are particularly serious and disturbing, it's important to note that they are claims made without presented evidence. Curry's allegations are part of a broader critique of Combs' character. In his book, Dancing with the Devil, Hell Puff Burned the Bad Boys of Hip-Hop, released in 2009, Curry recounts his career with Bad Boy Records. This book may provide further context and details regarding his experiences and viewpoints on Combs' behavior and character. The allegations Curry brings to the table are not just a recounting of events. They are an indictment of a system that, in his view, allows powerful figures like Combs to allegedly abuse their power with little to no consequence. His statements, charged with emotion and backed by his personal experiences, contribute significantly to the ongoing narrative about Combs' alleged misconduct. In summary, Mark Curry's allegations against Sean Diddy Combs are multifaceted, consisting of claims of physical abuse, extreme controlling behavior, and a pattern of mistreatment towards women. These allegations, stemming from his time at Bad Boy Records and his close observation of Combs' relationship with Kim Porter, paint a disturbing picture of Combs' character and behavior. While Curry's conflict with Combs provides a backdrop to these claims, the seriousness and consistency of the allegations suggest they are part of a broader narrative about Combs' conduct.
I guess that's what the whole name Bad Boy comes from. that people don't really understand. What is it? What is a bad boy? Why did he choose that name?
Mark Curry's allegations against Sean Diddy Combs, centering around abusive behavior towards Kim Porter, are further reinforced by other insiders, painting a concerning portrait of the hip-hop mogul's personal life. Gene Deal, Diddy's former bodyguard, has come forward with claims that echo Curry's narrative, adding weight to the disturbing allegations surrounding Combs. Deal's statements, particularly concerning an incident where Kim Porter reportedly injured Diddy in self-defense, offer a chilling corroboration of Curry's accusations.
That's Kim's book. Then you hear about the fact that he broke Kim's nose on a yacht?
Deal, who spoke candidly with the Art of Dialogue, recounted a specific instance of alleged violence between Combs and Porter.
And Kim took one of those corkscrews and ripped his wrist up and hit an artery.
This alarming claim suggests an intense altercation, hinting at the severity of the situation between Porter and Combs.
When she wasn't going to take that ass whooping, and she got him off of him the best way she could.
Deal's account doesn't just corroborate the claims made by Curry. It also parallels the disturbing allegations brought forth by Cassie, another of Diddy's ex-partners. The consistency among these narratives indicates a potential pattern of behavior that extends beyond isolated incidents. In her lawsuit against Diddy, Cassie accused him of physical abuse and introducing her to substances. She claimed that Diddy forced her into compromising situations with male sex workers while he watched, a detail that paints a harrowing picture of manipulation and control.
Kim could not be with nobody else, and he knew it. And he could do whatever he wanted to.
The intertwining of these allegations presents a troubling pattern. Gene Deal's vivid recounting of Porter's desperate act of self-defense and Cassie's claims of being subjected to humiliating and abusive situations underlines a recurring theme in the stories surrounding Diddy. It's a narrative of control, abuse, and power dynamics that seem to go unchecked due to Combs' status and influence. In a particularly striking part of his interview, Deal reflected on Diddy's tribute to Porter in his album, stating, "I think that's a great thing to do, to honor the person that you said you love. To honor the woman who gave you a scar on your wrist for the rest of your life that you could always look at and remember. You know what I'm saying." This statement, laden with irony, underscores the complexity of Combs and Porter's relationship, hinting at both affection and violence. Further corroborating the allegations against Combs is rapper Young Jock, who shared his experiences with both Diddy and Cassie during an interview with Vlad TV. Jock recalled an incident that demonstrated Diddy's control over Cassie, saying, "Puff and I were talking. We were kicking it, and I'll never forget this. I pulled back up and Puff said, 'Get in the Jeep with me, man.' So we're riding to the club, playing Biggie. And I'm like, oh man, I've never really had the opportunity to be with Puff like this." This recollection sets the stage for a startling revelation. At a popular nightclub, Josie observed Diddy's behavior toward Cassie, noting,
Puff jumped out. Me and Cassie sit next to each other. My wife right here. Yo, Cassie, tomorrow, I want you to shave the side of your head.
Josie's recollection not only illustrates Diddy's apparent control over Cassie, but also suggests a pattern of imposing his will on his partners, aligning with the narratives shared by Curry and Deal.
So I was looking at Cassie. I was like, well, I was like, you're not about to do that, are you? She said, well, I mean, whatever Sean wants, I'm going to do.
These allegations, particularly the ones involving physical harm and control, cast a long shadow over Combs' public persona. The gravity of Deal's claim about Porter defending herself with a corkscrew, potentially in a life-threatening scenario, adds a layer of severity to the accusations against Combs. It suggests that the alleged abuse was not only emotional and psychological, but also physically dangerous. Moreover, the accusations brought forward by Cassie in her lawsuit against Diddy, which include sexual violence and physical abuse, mirror the patterns of behavior described by Curry and Deal. The details of her lawsuit, where she claimed to be forced into degrading situations, align disturbingly with the narrative of control and abuse that emerges from the other accounts. Cassie's description of being introduced to substances and being threatened with career repercussions adds another dimension to the alleged abuse, one that involves coercion and career manipulation. These corroborating stories from various sources create a cohesive, albeit disturbing, narrative. The recurring theme of control, abuse, and manipulation in the relationships Combs had with women like Kim Porter and Cassie presents a troubling pattern. This pattern transcends the realm of personal disputes or isolated incidents, hinting at a more systemic issue rooted in power dynamics and possibly even misogyny.
So she claims she did try to leave several times, but Diddy would always send his team to find her, track her down, bring her back, under the basis that her career would be ruined if she left.
This pattern of behavior, if true, reflects a deeply concerning aspect of celebrity culture, where such actions can be concealed or ignored due to the individual's status and influence. The fact that these stories are coming to light now, years after some of the alleged incidents occurred, speaks to the difficulty many victims face in coming forward against powerful figures. In conclusion, the corroboration of Mark Curry's allegations by Gene Deal and the parallel experiences shared by Cassie and young Jock paint a disturbing picture of Diddy's relationships with women. These stories collectively suggest a pattern of alleged abuse, control, and manipulation, raising serious questions about Combs' conduct. What's your take on the shocking claims about Diddy and Kim Porter's tumultuous relationship? Share your thoughts below. Until next time, keep guessing and stay tuned.